Hello, I am Echo Dave and this is the CONZOL FM, the radio, and yeah, just let me check that the live is currently going on. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is live. Nice. Please give me another second just to smoke this cigarette in my hand. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big project ahead of us called Venus 2025. Yes, Venus 2025. It's time to go to that planet next year. And you can ask why and how. I'm going to tell you in seconds. Please give me another second. No, so I am here. So it is time to just fucking go to the planet Venus, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, sorry, I am completely here now. I just had some issues, but now I'm here. So you can ask me how, you can ask me why. So the how question, the answer is really difficult. First thing we need to do, I need to do, is send a robot to the planet Venus to check things and also set up the ground for the arriving. This going to be a little bit more easier than the other things. So the first thing is we have to send a robot to Venus to set up the ground for us. The most important thing the robot needs to do is dig a hole in the ground and make a basement uh, be under the first surface. So yeah, the robot just needs to make an underground base where we can launch. We can arrive. And from the underground base, we're going to make an ozone field to the planet. And yeah, the first most important thing when we are there is to make an ozone field. And the way we're going to there is not with rockets like Elon Musk would do or the NASA people. There are lots of reasons. There are lots of reasons to this because first, using these giant rockets are so scary, so difficult. You have to practice well to go to these giant rockets, and it is just not comfortable to just use them. Instead of them, we can just invent UFOs, and also UFOs. We can already make mini UFOs, mini tiny UFOs in hand. So this is possible already to make UFOs. The technology is here. We just only have to make a big one. Not a really big one, but a giant one, a more big one than a usual UFO you would imagine. Yeah, a magnetic UFO needs to be built, and you can ask me that how I want to go to Venus because the pressure is so high, and there are lots of gases, volcanoes, and simply this is just seems not possible within the current science. But there is something. Please give me a second. I just want to find you that thing. I just made a note about it. So what is the technology behind going there? Within one few seconds, I'm going to tell you. So there is this thing called diabo. Okay, sorry. Please give me a second. So there is this thing called diabolical iron capabilities. Yeah, this is a bit type. These are bugs from the outer space falling to the earth constantly. I don't know if maybe some of you knows about these bugs. They are exist. The armor is undestroyable. They are literally undestroyable beings. You cannot destroy them. Scientists also cannot destroy them. So yeah, the armor on them can be used for just make a good plot armor to the UFOs also, but these are not UFOs anymore if we build them. But let's say I don't know, identify flying objects. I don't know how to call them. So we just don't need these bugs to every part of the project, but those parts they are needed. The way to use them is not going to happen like just killing them and use them as slaves. We just need to find dead ones. I mean, if we can find dead ones, if we cannot find dead ones, then we have to think again about things. But it is sure that I don't want to use them as an unethical way. And also, I want to mention that I don't want to. I want to make clear that I don't want this whole Venus project is like a war. This is not a war. I don't want to own the whole Venus. I don't think I own the whole Venus. If I go to Venus, I just want I just let others to go there and build. Also, I just want a little part of it to being built on, and also making the atmosphere survivable and livable. And yeah, so first thing we need to do is send a robot there. The robot dig a hole in the underground, make an underground basement. I mean, we doing it, we are controlling the robot. I don't really want to use AIs. Then we go to the Venus, and from the underground base we just make an ozone field, and we just suck out the gases. We stop the working of the volcanoes, so we silence them. Maybe later we make thermal pulse from them, maybe not. So yeah, when the ozone field is done, then there is the next plan called just oxygen plan. So when this stuff done, the next thing we have to do is just spamming oxygen to the atmosphere, as many oxygen we can. We want to build oxygen producer machines, and also planting lots of trees, lots of them. And also we going to make, if we can, but I guess we can, a special type of tree that can survive without oxygen and other things. I mean, these type of trees need oxygen and need life essence, but they going to be covered in a way to they still produce oxygen. But we need these type of trees in the beginning. So yeah, we have to fill up the atmosphere with lots of oxygen, lots of them. And when this is done, then it is time to bring water there. I mean, implant water uh, and make lakes. So yeah, this also make the environment cooling down. And yeah, when there is oxygen, ozone field, and a good survivable atmosphere, we start to plant plants and also more trees, forests, and other buildings. Then also survivable glass spheres, not because that is the only building we can be in, but in the beginning it is going to be important to build them, to make sure we can go to them if we need, if we want. So yeah, from that moment the controlling of the war proceed going to be from those spheres, from those buildings. So yeah, we plant trees and forests, lakes, and from that the animals come, and at the same time when the animals come, we also start to basically just living outside from this space, and they start to build buildings outside from these spheres. Please give me a second because my laptop just needs to be charged and I forgot it, but okay. So yeah, animals. We have to bring the animals there. When the animals are there, we are also start to build buildings there, and yeah, from that moment we start to develop the other things like economy, a new society. We just don't want those things happen again, like those things happening now in Earth. And also the reason that this project exists is the wars, is this society that is happening currently right now. So yeah, if you want to go to that planet also, you just have to pass through a highly advanced psychological test, but do not worry, you can easily pass that test if you are if you can live in peace and you are not an easily manipulatable person, and you are enoughly kind and smart. Also repeating, I don't want to do those things happen again like happening on this earth right now. And the reason lots of things happening in this earth on this earth right now is because humanity is so easily manipulatable. They are dumb in some ways, and yeah, so it is so important to just protect the authenticity of the next societies on Venus. So yeah, when the atmosphere is done, when the environment is done, when the animals there and we are also there, when the oxygen is breathable and it is like Earth, the sky is going to be gray. Not really because I color it gray, because I want it to be gray, because I like my favorite weather type is when it is rain, but not really raining, but the sky is gray and the air is warmer, like in summer. So yeah, lots of rain is going to happen on Venus to just make sure also the temperature. We don't want the temperature just being too high, because Venus currently is a really hot planet. And yeah, from that moment also investigations going to start in the other, and that's just to make sure that we are at a safe place. And yeah, we bring animals there, but not deadly and big animals like gorillas. We just don't want to bring there gorillas, because gorillas and also other big animals are deadly and we don't need them there, but maybe kangaroos, lots of them, and dogs and cats also. So yeah, the sky is going to be gray, and now you can ask me that what the fuck is wrong with me? Because also people telling to Elon Musk that going to Mars in 2050 is not possible, but I know that more faith you have, more possibilities, and also we don't really live anymore in the rock age, uh, and yeah, UFOs are real. And to be honest, I don't know why Elon Musk don't hurry more, and I don't know why he uses these giant rockets because these rockets are so old school already. I wouldn't see it in any of them because yeah, there are we can build UFOs and yeah, the high pressure and other problems can be solved within these bugs. But if not, I guess we find another way. I also want to make sure that I collect some scientists around me. So do not worry, not me will be the one to find solutions to everything, but coordinate and leadership the scientists because I think this is in my genetics to just I have a power, I have a knowledge in my genetics, in my spirit to I can make it happen to go to the Venus. You can ask me why Venus, because Venus is the most closest livable planet, and it seems like that Mars, Venus was on the same path like Earth now, long years ago, because they are basically the same like Earth, but no life on them. And also a year on Venus, if I know well, but I don't know exactly, but it is like 220 days. It is almost like on Earth. I don't know exactly now that days how long on there, but do not worry because I going to learn everything I need to learn about Venus soon. And yeah, we need money for this. We need lots of money for this support. You can find my PayPal in the CONZOL FM description. There is that Gmail domain, Gmail email. You can send the PayPal money to that Gmail because yeah, if you use PayPal, you know what I'm talking about. That you can send PayPal money to the Gmail account by writing the prodnidic gmail.com to the PayPal. But you find it there, just copy paste and thank you. More money you donate, more results you going to see on CONZOL FM also and within this Venus project. So it is just it's about you. I mean, if you have lots of money and you want to manipulate this whole thing, if you send me a lots of bucks, you gonna see the results pretty soon. So yeah, I think it's a fun thing. If I wouldn't be rich, I would donate because this is so crazy. So yeah, the reason to go into Venus is because I'm not sure that we can survive the next 10 years on this planet. Why would I wait to find it out? Why would anyone wait to find it out? And maybe I am the only one person on this planet wanting to go to Venus next year. But I think this is possible, and not because I'm a scientist, and not because I am super smart, but because we don't live in the Stone Age anymore. We are just evolved enoughly, and most importantly, I have some knowledge, and yeah, because I have some knowledge, it this is the reason it can be make a war plan. I also get help, and yeah, I also hire scientists. So yeah, and from the moment that these flying UFO like flying machines built, they just can move really fast. So you don't have to worry about months to go there and go back, because these are going to be hours or maybe days. But if you launch a rock in the space, so you just throw it, it never stops. If nothing stops it in the moving, nothing stops it. So the way to fastly go into space, about the momentum, sorry, it's called momentum. We need a good and perfect professional and really fast momentum to go there. So yeah, and I also tell you again that I going to hire the most professional scientist. We don't want to make anything based about accidents. There is this factor about this whole project that we just don't want any issue. We just want to make it that professional that no problem is going to happen, like walking to on a skyscraper without any safe thing on your back. So yeah, we go into the Venus. We just make an atmosphere to it, plant trees and others. And what I want is uh, a certain part of the planet. The planet almost as that big as Earth, a little bit smaller, but it would be good to have and Venus also have please give me a second. Please give me a second, guys. Want to check something. So yeah, on Venus there is two continents. There is two continents on Venus. One is like that big, that like South Africa, if I know well. The other one is like Africa or Australia. It would be good. I mean, we need one of them. And the other place is we don't care about them. We don't care if someone else needing. I bet they're going to need. And also I know that Russians also there already. I mean, they just sent robots to there, or maybe humans also, but they don't tell us. But yeah, I don't want any conflict. We are peaceful spiritual groups, and yeah, and also we all have the same goal to just make this society survive. There is nothing else. So we just heading the face the same thing. If we would be in conflict, that would just make no sense. But maybe there are going to be conflicts, but that those conflicts are not going to be related with us, because yeah. So we need one continent, sure, but you can travel to those continents. We just want to make a country there, or I don't know what, but make something representing and symboling us there. And yeah, building cities. And also that is an interesting thing that there are two countries on Venus, but there are also lots of space there. I mean, there are only space there. I mean, there is no any water, only volcanoes. But the two countries are high on the ground. They are mountains. So all of the two countries are mountains. And this is really interesting. And yeah, we need one of them. And we don't care about any other conflicts that have others going to deal about the rest of the planet. But we make sure that we want to make sure that in our continent, the don't walk those people can make wars and conflict in the near future on the for future. They recommend to the others eventually going to there, just make sure about the same and follow the same rules as we to avoid I mean, if we can escape wars and escape this cruel society world and save it and make it better, why would we let it happen again? It just would make no sense. So yeah, so going to Venus in 2025, is it possible? Yes. Can we earn it? I don't know. With more money we can earn it. So yeah, this is also the reason to support us. This is not a scam and this is not a trick to make rich people sending me money. I'm talking serious. I literally want to make Venus like Earth. And yeah, I don't really know that why Elon Musk want to go to Mars. It is more far away. It is just more hard to do anything there. Venus is so close to us. And also we can see Venus from this Earth also. Yeah, we can see it. I mean also we can see Mars, but Venus is the most brightest thing on the sky. Okay? So that close it is to us. And yeah. And then in the later times we have to make sure the maximizing of the environment, so making sure that the ozone field is stronger with each time, make sure that catastrophic events cannot happen and other things like that. So yeah, now I told you the overall plan. Now let's talk about again about the overall plan, but more in details. Please give me a second. I drink some, and I just trying to find something if I find it, but I think I don't wanna find it, or maybe I am. Please just wait, maybe patient with me. Thank you very much. So yeah, the first thing we need to do is having a robot sending to Venus, and this is important to having a robot and not building one, because why would we build a robot? Because there are already robots. So we just need to buy one and send there and controlling the robot. Uh, and I also mentioned that we don't want to AIs to send there, because why would I trust in an AI robot in outer space, in another planet? I just don't trust it. I don't really I don't talk about AIs, not AI that I don't trust, but just this whole idea. So yeah, the robot arriving on the planet, and the robot has to bring with itself lots of resources, lots of machines to dig the hole, dig a hole in the ground. But do not worry about building the base, because I guess probably, most probably, there are caves under the surface. So yeah, we just have to find the cave and clear it from. So the robot just need to clear it from gases and the other bad things, and make the walls strong. I mean, just make literal walls. So yeah, then maybe more robots being sent there just to build the base, and build it the way that it is more safety than safety, and even more safety than safety. So yeah, the most safety we can do this, and yeah, when the base is okay and other things, and while the robots doing their thing, we also trying to build the UFO, but I think it is going to be the easiest thing in the project. You can laugh at me and think I'm a fool. You know what? Tell others I'm a fool. You just promoting this whole project with it. So yeah, then if the UFO, I mean the flying object is done, then with 10 or 20 persons, we go to the planet in the underground base. Then within the UFO, we bring those machines that is going to make the ozone field being hardened. And I also need scientists to calculate things for me. And yeah, this is going to be a big challenge to make an ozone field to the Venus. But this is also possible, and also not being making a natural rotation to the whole planet, to having the whole system okay, because we know that on Earth there is the rain, there is fall down, and then it is a lake, then it vaporizes in the air, and then then rains again. So we have to make this whole system on the planet also. But firstly, we have to make the ozone field, then pumping oxygen in it, then and also bringing oxygen machines to there, the producing oxygen. I don't know if is this possible or not. Maybe it is, maybe not. But do not worry, because there are also these trees, these special trees, to bring there these these trees that can survive without oxygen, and also pumping oxygen into the air. If we just let only the trees doing their job, it would be really slow when we already have oxygen on the planet. And the ozone field requires, because to oxygen not go into into the space, we just need a certain type of ozone field to not let that happen. We are pumping, generating, generating with trees as much oxygen we can, and yeah, when it is done, and the yeah, and also just sucking out the gas from the environment, and stopping the works of the volcanoes, because the volcanoes causing lots of lightning bolts, just shocking into the planet. This is so scary. I mean, yeah, this is so scary. And also yeah, they're just going to disappear if the volcanoes are going to disappear. And yeah, after that we have to go to the surface in space armor yet, and build the spheres, and planting trees, making the environment. And when we made really sure that without the armor we can survive, we just start to leaving the armor off, and starting to living the life there. And yeah, I don't exactly know the gravity there, that what is going on with the gravity on the planet, but it wouldn't bother me that I can jump high and floating in the air. And yeah, from that moment, I wouldn't say surely our society is saved. Our society is saved in that case if we can go to the Venus, colonize it, and make it like Earth, and also having a society living in peace. And for this, we have to make sure that this society is aware, intelligent, and non-manipulative enough. And when these three major factors are done, then we don't have to afraid that being manipulated and causing wars. So if this happen, that quote that weak person, weak people create bad times create good people, etc. That quote is on Venus just won't going to be true anymore. Yeah, this can happen. This is possible. And yeah, so we start to make the environments, and when we spend enough time on the planet, and we make sure lots of times about things that they are okay and we are safe, then we make this voting again. We just make sure again we are safe, maybe again, until we just cannot say that we are really safe there. And then we start to bring their birds, dogs, cats, kangaroos, lots of them, uh, and yeah, other exotic trees, plants, beautiful environment, and yeah, we just don't want to make that much city. We rather want to make lots of big forests, like not a highly technology advanced society, but it is. But it just would seem like a typical forest with some buildings. I want to make sure that this is going to be the way. And yeah, also having fun, like building cities, building infrastructures, giving names to the cities. And yeah, if we can live in peace from that moment, so basically we can keep up a golden age from that moment, we can survive, and from that moment the war project is done, and our society is in peace, real peace. From that moment the whole thing is validated. From that thing, it is as valid as this society on earth, that is going to be equal to this earth life, and yeah, from that moment the rest is history for lots of thousands of years, maybe even millions. Those who just going there become historical people, and also me, like the person just made the voting. And yeah, I also don't understand that why Elon Musk don't use highly advanced, also this word, again this word, sorry, but I don't understand why he don't use more evolved spaceships, because it is possible to build them. Not because I'm a pro scientist, but because we can build them in tiny. If we can build something in tiny, we can build it big. I don't say it is easy, and this is the reason why I need scientists. But I'm going to be the leader of them. And yeah, we're just going there. And yeah, the sky is going to be. It is going to be a little bit. I mean, it is going to be between gray and blue. but there are going to be a lots of clouds constantly on the planet. Uh, it is not going to be rainy, but looks like it rained or going to be rain, but it is not going to be that rainy. It is going to be aesthetic and awesome also. And yeah, I plan to make cyan blue trees with genetic manipulations and flowers also. So if you tell me that this is not possible, this is already possible. I mean, proven possible. This is proven that is possible. And yeah, I just want to make the voting happen within 1 year. I don't know when or how. And yeah, I plan to have there no any seasons. But if others, but no. So we know that others also going to there. So I don't know what they going to just make with the planet. But maybe they make things that change the environment and the weather. But if you ask me, only me, I plan to have there only one season, and that is not summer, not fall, and not winter, but Venus weather, making the whole Venus like Earth. And yeah, I don't know if this happens and this is done. What am I going to do in the future? Because from that moment, I'm already rich. I'm already saved humanity. I'm already on another planet. I'm already have cities, countries. I'm a historical person. Maybe then I going to focus on my spiritual things and the other persons on the planet, and also for make sure that our society survive and don't start to hungering for power, because with highly advanced civilizations there is a huge chance that the persons of it just start to hunger power and start to live for consuming only power like an addiction. I don't want this to happen. And yeah, I just I am curious that what is going to happen with this project. Please support this project within the PayPal email in the channel's description. More money you send there, more results you're going to see almost from day to day on the channel and within this project. This project is so huge, and of course we need help. Of course we need support for it, because the money we need to do this is a lot of. But let's say $1.5 billion minimum needed. But I think, I mean, you don't need to send us $1.5 billion, because if you only send us 1 million, we can invest it the way to just producing more money. Okay, so yeah, we what we need is overall $1.5 billion, and yeah, if you send us enough money, few thousands and few millions, we can invest that money. And yeah, because the investment is just going to be more large, because we can make lots of businesses with those money. And yeah, so yeah, we can just go there doing our job, then living in peace and living a life, living that level of life that we never ever imagined is possible. And yeah, if you want to go to the planet, we have to make sure that you can keep up peace. And yeah, I don't say I won't would be returning to Earth after it. Maybe I am, and never looking back to the Venus. Maybe not. I don't know. It is based on what my experience is going to be on Venus. And yeah, Venus is a really interesting planet already. It is a really interesting planet. Just look at that planet. There are also videos about the planet. Russians sent robots there already. And yeah, I don't want to conquer that planet or rule it. We just need one continent from the two, but there are also places. If we can say that there is three continents, two mountain continents and one big continent, and I guess the big continent, the field continent, was the oceans long time ago there. Maybe we also need oceans, but there is a problem that we just cannot bring water from Earth, that many water from Earth to Venus. We can bring, of course, but I don't want to steal. I mean, not steal because this is not stealing, but I don't want to bring a lot of water from Earth to Venus because, yeah, it wouldn't be that good. So yeah, that is one of the major problems yet have to be solved because I don't know if we can even make water or not. But yeah, I want to make Venus really foggy and rainy, calm and warm planet with lots of fruits, trees, and kangaroos also. Lots of kangaroos. You can box with the kangaroos, you can fight with them, and you can put things in their pocket like your mobile phone. This is just so awesome. So yeah, lots of kangaroos there. This is one of the most important things about the war project, the kangaroos, because they are cool dudes. We need kangaroos there. Maybe the kangaroo is already the main symbol of that planet, the main animal. And yeah, if this happens, then write me to the history books as Echo Dave, not as my original name, because but Echo Dave. Okay, thank you very much. History book writer people. So yeah, this is the thing to going to the Venus in 2025, and you can ask me when exactly. I don't know, maybe summer, maybe in 2025 summer. We just don't care money already, but starting the project. I bet I also know that we can get support, and we're going to get support because we really can't do this with by ourselves only. I mean, we can, but not within 1 year. We have to hurry, right? And I also guess when the project gets larger and larger, and Elon Musk going to find out about this project, he's just going to be eventually crazy and start to copy what we're doing. And I guess not the Venus going to be only planet to being as our home, but more so also by Elon Musk. Maybe I'm already equal to Elon Musk. I am his rival. No, I'm just kidding. I don't look at Elon Musk as my rival. He is not Coca-Cola and I'm not Pepsi, okay? But yeah, I bet if our project is valid, his fate is also going to reach that level to make it real and possible. And you can imagine if we can succeed until 2025, what Elon Musk can do within he has already resources and robots on Mars. I know Mars is more far away, and I also know that he has more limits than we because he has those companies. He have to follow the special rights. I guess I don't know exactly, But I think maybe this is the first stepstone of that new age, when we just realize that going to space is already happened. It happened more closely and more soon than we expected. I wouldn't be surprised because we know it is possible very soon, and almost all things happen like this in humanity. We knew that this is possible, and it just became possible so sooner. So yeah, living on the Venus is going to be awesome. And also more planets. I don't plan to go into more planets. And yeah, I guess if this is succeeding and we are done, I'm going to be so tired, and I'm going to just question that am I dreaming or not. Who would not question after this? I mean, in this society. I mean, grown up in this society. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the Venus 2025 project more. But for now, this is all I talked about, and please support us with money within the PayPal email in the description. More money you send to the project, more results you're going to see. So more money you send, more results you're going to see. And yeah, this is also a good investment to reach or wealthy people want to make it happen and understand or hope or faith the possibilities and at the real level of where society is at right now. I mean science, sorry. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Console FM, the radio. Thank you for listening. This was the Venus 2025 project intro. I just talked about it, but I'm going to talk about it even more. Thank you for listening.